Good afternoon. I am Janelle Bernard with headline news on CNC3 and the TBC Radio Network. Former Prime Minister and Energy Minister Stuart Young has dismissed the 2025-2026 budget as a populist plan meant to mislead the population, warning that it will lead to higher inflation and job losses. And while he welcomed the $1 reduction in super gasoline, he is questioning how the government will fund its promises. Young said this budget relies on new taxes and fines instead of real revenue growth. He warned that new taxes on LPG, banks, landlords, and electricity will drive up the cost of living and criticized the lack of new energy initiatives, saying every measure announced was started under the former PNM administration. And OWTU President General Ansel Roger is calling this year's budget a, quote, rescue mission for the working class. He says if the government wants to boost productivity, it starts with proper management and treating workers fairly. Roger says the budget signals fairness and protection for workers. He added that the union has held extensive talks with the Labour Minister on new legislation for union rights, severance benefits, and contract employment. He is welcoming relief measures like the 10% salary increase proposal for public servants and the $1 reduction in super gasoline, saying these offer immediate benefits to citizens. Roger also said that labor reforms will end long-standing abuses, such as companies closing and reopening to avoid paying severance. He also revealed that key agencies such as OSHA will finally have what he calls teeth as the government moves to fill vacancies.
In the OSH agency, with all of those inspectors, some of them are on short-term contracts and so on. There are a number of vacancies, and therefore they cannot adequately deliver. And so the whole question of dealing and treating with the OSH agency, filling of those vacancies with well-paying jobs. The PNM demonize well-paying jobs.
Roger also reaffirmed that reopening the Pointe-a-Pierre refinery remains a top priority, promising that more jobs will be created once this comes on stream. The TNT Automotive Dealers Association says the national budget was an excellent one. President Vishen Babwa says lowering the permissible for imported gasoline-powered vehicles from 3 years to 6 years old will result in lower vehicle prices, savings in foreign exchange, and fuel savings compounded with the reduction of fuel prices.
It would be a reduction in price. We can't say exactly how much it will be, but from 3 years to 6 years, of course, there will be a reduction in the prices of these vehicles. And this is a very, very good move that the government has made because it will also conserve in some of the forex that we are using to import the vehicles.
He adds that the reinstatement of taxes on luxury electrical vehicles would not affect lower and middle income earners. The Trinidad and Tobago Medical Association says it is pleased with the increased budget allocation for the healthcare sector. Yesterday, the Ministry of Health received its highest budget allocation in over a decade, $8.214 billion, the second largest allocation after education in this year's United National Congress-led government budget. However, the public relations officer said the association expects that the $8 billion plus will be allocated in a manner to build on the many successes of the healthcare system over the decades. Looking at government's proposal to legislate medical malpractice court and a no-fault compensation fund, the association welcomes steps are being taken to ensure that there is justice in the delivery of service. They also asked for attention to be given to young doctors who remain unemployed. This has been Headline News. Look out for another news update at the top of the hour.